Hello, my name is Keith and welcome back to Trans-Pennine World. We have new logo, we have new everything, except same old Northern Trans-Pennine. Yes, I finally got the heavy cargo back, and that's what we are dealing with right here. Let's go quickly. Lights on, lights on, lights on. Where's lights? Where's lights up there? The light on, and this is my second attempt to record this. I broke the train. I broke the locomotive. First one. So gotta figure out what to do. So let's just say I broke the train. 1 second, bear with me kids please. Let's put it all bang and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Not needed cab light at the moment either. We are in Manchester and we are hauling the oil train, as you see. Is the loco brake on? Let's put the loco brake on so we don't go backwards. Let's go forward. Let's see, can we move anywhere or not? Of course we are moving nowhere. We're moving somewhere now. It's good. Let's see quickly outside. It's a long train. This is PR class 40, the Whistler. Oh my god. It definitely does look like there are lights on. And this is the long train what we are hauling. See, that's how long it is. It is a long one. Get back in because I think so. This is first time I'm in here, so the thingy. They can't stand up. Come on, let's go. Let's try. You can do it. You can do it. You can go. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you can't stand up. Wow, that's interesting. It's like break straight away. Anyway, I wanted to say that the chair is on the lowest setting on this local. It's pretty interesting. Not interesting, but it's like difference between the class 5. This is a loud thing, and yeah, no smoking, and no a lot of fires, naked fires, as they say, in the engine room. This thing struggles, alright. It is heavy stuff. Heavy. But yeah, I got ahead, level up the northern Trans-Pennine line, which I would have done anyway, to be honest. So this was to come, it was, and now it's here. I'm glad. I'm extremely glad about that. I must say it's first time on this one, and it's already challenging. It's great, nice. I like it. Like a little challenge here and there. Another thing what I like that we could take class 40 other stuff as well. This is not locked for cargo only. Can do passengers, mail, cargo. And same with class 47 and class 45, really. So it gives the opportunity to change up between different locals and do whatever you feel like, cargo or the freight or passenger run. Passenger journey or whatever. We are headed to Haley Mills. I think. Never been there in real life. I know where it is in real life. Never been there. Never been in here either in this game. I know it's after the Huddersfield, obviously, and obviously in Transition Road I've come past it many times. No surprises there. Looks like the speed is going down. What's going on? Come on. But give me lights, please. Let's try to give her... I hope I can go for maximum and nothing happens. I really do. Let's see. If the lights go on like a Christmas tree like it was in last time, my first try, then it's bad. Looks like they are not going on, which is good. Extremely good. And we stop in Murphyville, as you see. Yes, got 10 miles an hour. It's nice. Pennine mountains definitely will give us great challenge to go up and down with this one. I don't even want to imagine the momentum what we are going to get going downhill. And the struggle going up. And that's how long it did take us to arrive to Mars plating. Hello, little passenger train. Just a Saturday special. Stuck it. But yeah, the Glass 40, its nickname is Whistler because of its distinctive whistling sound. And over the engine you can definitely hear it without any problem. How does it sound outside if we are a little bit faster? See? You'll get there better. For those who are interested. Oh, come on. Ah, stuck underneath the E. We fell through the game world. Fell through the world. These things happen. Time to time. Cursing me. Let's quickly check what time did we start. Alright. So I know about the time. So I could see how we are faring on time and stuff. Close the window. I'd like to put the have to stand up to go over the okay. Let's put it on. This is a side, yeah? So let's quickly go through it. So we are in the British Rail Class 40, aka known as Whistler. And let's talk about it. It is a type of British Railway diesel locomotive. A total of 200 were built by English Electric between 1958 and 1962. They were numbered T200 to D399. They were for a time the pride of the British Rail early diesel fleet. Despite their initial success, by the time the last examples were entering service, they were already being replaced on some toppling duties by more powerful locomotives. As they were slowly relegated from express passenger uses, the type found work on secondary passenger and freight services, where they worked for many years. The final locomotives ended regular service in 1985. The origins of the Class 40 fleet, laying the prototype diesel locomotives types D16/1 ordered by London, Midland and Scottish Railway and British Railways, and D16-2 ordered by British Railways between 1947 and 1954, and most notably with the southern region locomotive number 10203, which is powered by English Electric's 16 SVT Mark II engine developing 200 brake horsepower. The bogie design and powertrain of 10203 was used almost unchanged on the first 10 production Class 40s. British Railways originally ordered 10 Class 40s, then known as English Electric Type 4S. As evaluation prototypes, they were built at the Vulcan Foundry in Newton Lane, Willows, Lancashire. The first locomotive, T200, was delivered to Stratford on 14th of March 1958. Following fitter and crew training, T200 made its passenger debut on an express train London Liverpool Street to Norwich on 18th of April 1958. 5 of the prototypes were trialled on similar services on the former Great Eastern Route, whilst the remaining 5 worked on Great Northern services on the East Coast Main Line. Sir Brian Robertson, then chairman of the British Transport Commission, was less than impressed, believing that the locomotives lacked the power to maintain heavy trains at high speed and were too expensive to run multiple. Opinions that were later proven to be correct, and I believe we are proving correct right now. We're going to speed through that. Airing his views at the regional boards prompted others to break cover, and it was agreed that later orders would be operated to 2,500 horsepower, a change that was never applied. Direct comparisons on the Great Eastern Main Line showed they offered little advantage over the Britannia class steam locomotives when driven well, and the Eastern region declined to accept further machines as they deemed them unsuitable to replace the Pacific steam locomotives on the East Coast Main Line, preferring to hold on until the Delta Class 55 diesels were delivered. The London Midland region was only too pleased as the Eastern region's decision released additional locomotives to replace their aging steam fleet. Class 40s managing Canton Bank, just north of Houston, with apparent days. The West Coast Main Line had been starved of investment for many years, and the poor track and generally lower speeds when compared to the East Coast route suited Class 40, as the need to hold trains at speed for long periods simply did not exist, and it better exploited their fairly rapid acceleration. this is basically that. The Class 40s operated in all areas of British Railways, although sightings in the western and southern regions have always been exceptionally rare, and usually the result of special trains and/or unusual operational circumstances. After the early trials, the majority were based at depots in northern England, notably Manchester, Newton Heath, and Longside, Carlisle, Kincombe, Wigan Springs Branch, Thornaby, and Catesay. The heyday of the class was in the early 60s, when they hauled top link expresses on the West Coast Main Line and in East Anglia. However, the arrival of more powerful diesels such as Class 47 and Class 55, together with the electrification of the West Coast Main Line, meant that the fleet was gradually relegated to more mundane duties. In later life, the locomotives were mainly to be found hauling heavy freight and passenger trains in the north of England and Scotland. As more new rolling stock was introduced, their passenger work decreased, partly due to their lack of electric train heating. For newer passenger coaches, they lost their last frontline passenger duties in Scotland in 1918, and the last regular use of passenger trains was on the northwest coastline between Holyhead, Crewe and Manchester, along with regular forays across the Pennines on Liverpool to York and Newcastle services. Throughout the early 80s, Class 40s were common performers on relief, day excursion and holidaymaker services, along with deputization duties for electric tracks, especially on Sundays between Manchester and Birmingham. This resulted in visits to many distant parts of the network. It would be fair to say that few routes in the London Midland and Eastern regions did not see a Class 40 work passenger service from time to time. Regular destinations included the seaside resorts of Scarborough, Skegness and Cleethorpes on the eastern region, with Blackpool and Stranraer being regularly visited on the west coast. Much rarer workings include visits to London's Paddington and Euston stations, Norwich, Cardiff and even Kyle of Lockhouse. The fact that 40s could turn up almost anywhere resulted in them being followed by a hardcore of passionate enthusiasts dedicated to churning over lines with rare traction for the route. Withdrawal of the Class 40s started in 1976, when 3 locomotives were taken out of service. At over 130 tons, the class were by then considered underpowered. In addition, some were found to be suffering from fractures of the plate frame bogies, due mainly to inappropriate use of wagon load freight and the associated running into tightly curved yards, and spares were also needed to keep other locomotives running, as you do. Also, many Class 40s were not fitted with air brake, leaving them unable to haul more modern freight and passenger vehicles. Despite this, only 17 had been withdrawn by the start of the 1980s. The locomotives became more popular with railway enthusiasts as their numbers started to dwindle. Withdrawals then picked up at pace, with the locomotives with lacked air brakes taking the brunt of the decline. In 1981, all 130 remaining locomotives were concentrated in the London Middle region of BR, Classified works overhauls on the Class 40s were also gradually phased out. Only 29 members of the class had a full classified in 1980, and the final two emerged from crew works in 1981. The last to receive a classified overhaul was 167 in February 1981. After that, numbers dwindled slowly until by the end of 1984 there were only 16 still running. This included the Pioneer locomotive 4122, which, having been withdrawn in 1981, was reinstated in July 1983 and painted in the original green livery to all rail enthusiasts specials. The last passenger run by Class 40, apart from 4122, occurred on 27th January 1985, when 40012 hauled a train from Birmingham New Street to York. All the remaining locomotives, except 4122, were withdrawn the next day. The majority of Class 40s were cut up at Crewe, Doncaster and Swindon Works. Crewe Works dismantled the most 40s. The totals are pretty much. In Crewe Works they scrapped 65, Doncaster 64, Swindon 54 locos. The other 10 locos to be scrapped were on cut at Derby, Glasgow, Inverkeithing and Victoria and Leicester in 1981. And 1983 saw the highest number of Class 40 withdrawals, a total of 41 locomotives withdrawn both years. The very last Class 40s to be cut up were by Hampton Contractors and Crewe Works in December 1988. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Class 40's brief history. Even though they were underpowered and there were better locomotives around, they still kicked around a little bit. That I personally find pretty interesting. History is interesting anyway, no matter how you look at it. And different trains, planes, locomotives have different history, different lifespan. And same with cars and overall there's same thing with music, so on. And for me, if I look at the history of the classes can operate in trains and world, it's just that so much more. It's like it gives a story and it gives you the historic feel. It gives those things and tanks, story that it's just, oh, it's been used, it's been around, it's been worked a lot. a little bit of understanding of how they were, why they were. I really can't explain it. It adds the extra special. That's it. Meanwhile, I can drink coffee. Oh, that's gonna be cold. And my bottle of water is around either very good. We have 40 miles to go. And we've been around over half an hour. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, before this tunnel ends, I will cut this video here. We see you in the next one. I hope you join with me on this too.